Good morning. Sunrise with Sally here. June 19th, 2025. We got a very beautiful sunrise today. It rained, as you can see, all last night. But look at this sunrise. Holy God in heaven. Up to the heavens. Even over here. Look at that. Let's take a moment to just look at this sunrise. Oh my gosh. God is awesome. So beautiful. Look at that. Aren't we blessed to be able to see this with our eyes that God gave us? Yes. We are. So beautiful. All right, wasn't that a magnificent sunrise? See, it's getting even brighter now. I'm gonna try to find some way that I can do this with the sun behind me. You know what, let me try something, hold on. Okay, how's that look, guys? You can see that now. Beautiful, better than me. And you can watch that while I do the reading for today. And today the topic is determination. I rely upon the Christ within and act with determination. I've heard it said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. These wise words help me remember that success is not always immediate. See that? Those of you that are on YouTube and you're trying to be a success, it's not always immediate. Failure is a part of life and happens to most people at one time or another. It's natural to feel disappointed and frustration when my efforts fall short. But I remain determined to try again, to find a new way, and trust in my eventual success. I rely upon the Christ within, the source of my many divine gifts. I believe I have everything I need already within me to realize my dreams. I turn to God in prayer to replenish myself by feeling the divine, loving, protecting presence. I return my awareness to the present and prepare to keep trying, knowing my determination will propel me towards success. This is from Job 34:4. Let us choose what is right. Let us determine among ourselves what is good. So that's from Job 34:4. Now, let me shut the door. Levi's having a fit. It's like when you have a 2-year-old and you get on the phone, what happens? They all of a sudden want to talk, misbehave. But this is a great reading, isn't it? For especially those of us that are trying to grow our channel on YouTube, because it says it's natural to feel disappointment and frustration when my efforts fall short. You think, why is everybody getting more subs than I am, and what am I doing? What do they have that I don't have, right? But it's natural for us to feel disappointed. But I remain determined to try again, to find a new way, find a new niche, and trust in my eventual success. Trust it in your heart. Guys, we can't do everything on our own. We have free will, we can do what we want to do, but God gives us that to see, you know, what we're going to do. Are we going to follow His way? Or are we going to try to do it ourselves? And sorry, I just got back from the gym. I'm sweating and it's so humid out here. I actually went to the gym at a normal hour, 3 o'clock. No, I did go at 3 a.m. But I was getting stuff together in the garage for the garage sale on Friday or Saturday, and I saw the sun was coming. I'm like, oh, I know it's going to be a beautiful sunrise, so I came up. But it says, I rely upon the Christ within, the source of my many divine gifts. I believe I have everything I need already within me to realize my dreams. It's in there. It's in there, guys. It's in me. It's in you. It's in you. It's in me. It's in there. We just have to know how to use it. God gave us everything we need from the day we were born, developing into the person we are. Everything, like I said before, everything that we go through in our lives, all the heartache, the love, the adventures, you know, being picked on or being successful in school, all those things form you into who you are. But you can also change those things and make it better if you go within yourself, because you have it in there. You have it in there. You just got to know how to retrieve it, how to find it. And I am not saying that I know how to do it, because God knows my self-esteem and my confidence. I'm not always. I might get on here and be a chitter chatter, but I'm just a motor mouth. I love to talk to people. I love to get to know people. But if you see me, sometimes I'm very inward and I'm very quiet, especially when I'm thinking about something or something's troubling me. I have been really, really struggling, and I'm trying to find within me how to deal with my friends passing away, because I had another friend pass away. We were supposed to go on a trip to Atlantic City, to the boardwalk, because she has friends there, and I bought, you know, summer clothes to go there and swimsuit, and I bought these chairs for both of us to use at the beach. And I talked to her one day, and then I didn't hear from her, and I'm like, what the heck, is she upset with me? Like, then my imagination starts going, well, did I say something wrong? What's wrong? And I hadn't talked to her, okay? And this was last year. And so I kept leaving messages and texting her. I was like, you know, what's wrong? Like, what did I do something? And here I found out that her name was Shell, passed away. Shelly passed away, and nobody told me, because I wasn't close to her family. I met her when we were searching for Libby, when Libby got lost for 24 days. And she was on the search team, and we got to be really close friends. And it's just so weird that, you know, it was just very heartbreaking, because here I am thinking she's mad at me, and then I got a little bit upset with her because she's ghosting me, and we're planning this trip, and now we're not going. I mean, you could let me know. But here she passed away, and I still, to this day, I've been trying to get a hold of her family to find out what happened. I don't know. It's just odd for a 58-year-old just to pass away. Like, I talked to her one day, the next day, according to the obituary, she passed away. And the only reason I found out is because I was on her Facebook page. So I'm like, I wonder what she's doing, because she's a very, very, very big advocate with animals and the rights of animals and saving animals, and, you know, the abuse of animals, which he's not being abused. He's just being a big baby because I'm out here. So my determination, I've been doing a lot of self-help and things to learn to let go of, and that's why I'm doing that little mini series on letting go, because I'm having a really hard time with my friends passing away. I mean, Shelly, my best friend Carl, Vinny went to get his darn wisdom teeth taken out. wisdom teeth. And 3 days later, he's passed away. Kerm beat the odds of cancer. My other best friend, he beat the odds of cancer, and he had neuropathy on his fingers and his feet from the chemo, and he was cleared of cancer, and they gave him medication for the sensitivity. And he was having a celebratory drink with his sister. He was so excited. He finally got his pension from the city of Pittsburgh because he worked with the seniors. And then he was all excited about, because we were having this big party. He had karaoke. We were having this big bash we were going to have in August. And he passed away August 16th. And it's going to be, I mean, you guys are going to say, well, Sal, get over it. But it's going to be 9 years that he's been gone. And I miss him so much. I just can't even take it. My mom's been gone for 12 years, and I'm still not over that. Like, see how I can't talk about certain people without getting really, but I talk to them all the time. But anyway, let's get back to determination. My determination is to learn, I'm not saying to forget these people, but to learn to go within myself, to hear God and say, look, this is part of life, Sal, you're going to see them again. And also my determination is to do well on my channel. I'm not looking for millions, of subscribers or anything. I want to know all my subscribers, and I do for the most part. And I try to check on them too. If I don't see any comments from certain ones, I check on them, the ones that are always on there. And when someone is a new sub, I try to introduce myself and explain to them who I am. But I don't want to be a success. But my determination is, I'm turning 60 in a couple days. On the 24th, this is the 19th. And I'm determined to be myself. And my theme in my journal was, I just gotta be me. Because I've changed myself over my 59 years to please my father, to please my mother, to please my siblings. I tried to get along with everyone. And I tried to be there for everyone. But there's a lot of times when I really needed someone and they're not there. And it's very disappointing, especially if it's a really good friend that you've always held up when they were down, and they just don't want to deal with it and says, this is too depressing, I gotta get going. And for my one girlfriend, we were best friends since, I have a lot of best friends. We were best friends since first grade. And when I told her that Kern passed away, and she knows how much I loved him, and she says, oh, I'm sorry to hear, I got to get going. I'm going to the, what's that, Renaissance Fest. And I said, really? Okay. And I told my husband, I said, she's like, sorry to hear, and I have to go now. I mean, even if I was really busy and I was on my way out the door, I'd at least take the phone in the car with me and try to, calm that person down or help them feel better about themselves. So, yeah. Well, the sun's really coming up, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. But, so let us choose what is right. Let us determine among ourselves what is good. So if you're trying to improve yourself, if you're trying to find how you can have a wonderful, successful channel, I know a lot of you are in it for, being monetized and making money, which I totally understand. But I started my channel for community. Being a teacher and retiring and being away from the kiddos and just having constant interaction with people, to being here by myself with big mouth there. And my animals, sure, I talk to them. Sure, I talk to my friends that have passed away. But it's not the same as interacting with people. So I wanted a community, and this is my community, and I care about the people that watch, and I care about, you know, if I'm doing a good job and trying to help them. I'm trying to reach people. I'm not trying to always be silly, because I am silly, and I'm trying to make people laugh, because maybe you came home from work and you're having a hard day, you plop on the couch and you turn me on, and there I am, you know, Percival Quibble, you know, or any other. I have some other characters that I'm trying to put together, but with Matthew here visiting, my son's visiting for the week, for my birthday week, and I'm trying to do this. He's sleeping right now, so I'm trying to do that. And then I went to the gym at 3 a.m. and then I was in the garage trying to gather some things for the garage sale. So I'm trying to fit everything in, but I'm determined to be the person I want to be who I am. I'm determined to do that. And it's not that I want to be a wild person, or, you know, but I've always tried to make everybody happy. I've always tried to fit the, you know, the picture of everybody wants me to be. But I tell you what, when I was in the classroom with my kiddos, I was me. I was the silly Mrs. Davis, and that's why I still have a lot of them in my life. 5-year-olds that are in their 20s. I mean, I'm proud of that. And when they text me and say, hey, I got into medical school, or hey, I did this, or, you know, I just had a baby or something, you know, because I have some that are even older than that, but that I had when they were in 6th grade. So because I taught 6th grade for a year. But in fact, the 6th grader I had, and 7th grade, she sold me my house. So yeah. So hey guys, try to have a good day, and you know what? Be determined. Don't give up. If at first you don't succeed, try again. These wise words help me remember that success is not always immediate. Now remember, when you pray for something, it's not on your time, it's on God's time. And if He's not answering that prayer right then and there, don't be mad at God. It's on His time. He doesn't go by a watch like us. He doesn't go by 24 hours. God's time is different than ours. And you might pray for that super job, or, you know, your YouTube channel to fly off the rails. Well, it's going to happen, but it's in God's time. It's in God's time, not your time. Pray for it, and try your best. So, all right. I have all my neighbors coming out now, and I'm sitting on the porch talking to myself. But did you guys, in the comments, let me know, do you like this view better, to see the sun from behind me? So, I thought it would be good. All right, bye. Have a great day. Believe in it will be.